Hello, everyone, and welcome to another story time brought to you by me, Miss Sasha, in the house, y'all. How is everybody doing? How you feeling? I hope everybody is doing absolutely fantastic. All right, Rita, fantastic. I hope that you guys are just really engaging and indulging in the different books, not just the books, of course, that I'm reading, but your own books. I would love for you all to leave in the comments section actually below what books you have actually been reading as well. And so now I'm about to just get right on into it, y'all, okay? And I want to say this too. Thank you for subscribing. My new subscribers, I've been seeing my subscribership steadily increase, y'all. We on our way to 1,000, y'all. Come on, y'all. We can do this, okay? I would love to see that. That'd just be super dope. Okay, super cool. And so now I'm about to get on into this book here. JD and the Hairshow Showdown, written by J. Dillard, illustrated by Akeem S. Roberts. Yes, I love saying the authors' names and the illustrators' names, especially when they are Black authors, okay, and Black illustrators, because they don't get enough love. And so that's what this channel is all about. I'm trying to give love to the folks that I majority represent because we need to see more of our people in the literacy space, okay? And if you have not read or have listened to on the channel, JD and the Great Barber Battle, JD and the Family Business, please make sure you go back, okay? Because you need to get caught up to here, okay? JD and his mom is in the ATL, all right, which is Atlanta, enjoying the hair show. JD is learning, and he's also going to be able to showcase his skills. Now, that is super cool. You're talking about a brother who under 10 years old with those dope barber skills? That's what I'm talking about. And so chapter 8 is Barber Pros. Chapter 7 was when he was getting that education from London Brown, which was so cool. And so now this one, we're about to see what this Barber Pros is all about. When Mom met back up with us at the end of class, she had on eyelash extensions and blush. Her cheekbones looked extra pointy. How do you like my Atlanta look, JD? Mom asked. I got my face contoured and everything. Mom didn't usually wear a lot of makeup, but it looked like she was having fun with it today. She mentioned that she also got a manicure and hand massage at one of the booths. She bought Vanessa a new bottle of nail polish and grabbed a free keychain light for Justin. Mom also had free tote bags full of hair supply samples for Grandma and Vanessa. Granddad was bald, but there was lotion in there for him. There were business cards bulging from Mom's pocket, too. She got a lot done in an hour. Wow, Mom, you look great, I told her. She laughed. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the excitement of all the people or the opportunity for a bit of pampering. But I feel energized. I could get used to this life, she said. I was glad Mom had come with me and that she was having fun too. Tabitha took out a copy of our schedule and reminded us that our next big event was my demo in 2 hours. I needed to set up. But there's time to watch the adult barber competition on the main stage beforehand. It's going to be exciting, Tabitha said. We decided that I set up my demo table and then take pictures at the influencer area. They had a banner with the Expo's logo and hashtag along with funny props we could pose with. After that, we'd rest our feet at the lounge while we waited for the adult competition. I wondered if I'd also have time to look for a little easy breezy. I couldn't leave Atlanta without a photo. Tabitha walked us over to a stage that had 2 barber chairs and 2 tables set up. There were nameplate cards on each table, one for me and one for Isabel Is Incredible, who I still hadn't met. Here's where you can put your supplies, Tabitha said. I pulled out both pairs of clippers from my backpack and my new prized possession, the set of colorful Chris's organic hair art pencils. A girl with 2 cornrows going down her back stepped up to the table beside me. She was probably my height, but she was wearing silver platform moon boots that made her seem taller. She had glitter on her cheeks and wore sparkly tights along with a jacket that looked like something an orchestra conductor or a magician would wear. It had to be Isabel Is Incredible. Isabel set out what appeared to be hair pieces for men. She was joined by a man who looked just like her and another little kid holding an iPad, the kind with the pencil. Maybe it was her sister. I didn't think it was right to keep standing next to each other without saying anything. Granddad taught us to always introduce ourselves to new people. So I did. Hi, I'm JD the Kid Barber, I told the girl, sticking out my hand. Isabel turned and nodded at me without saying a word. Well, I'm from Meridian, Mississippi, I said. That's nice, she replied, arranging her table. Have you done one of these showcases before? Just then, the girl with the iPad stepped in between me and Isabel. Isabel is preparing for her demo right now. She'll be happy to speak more after, the girl said. Oh, okay, I replied. Are you Isabel's sister? I have a sister too. She does hair, but she's back home in Meridian. Oh no, I'm Isabel's assistant. The girl spun around and walked backstage. I wish Vanessa were here. She's good at making new friends. Everyone likes her. Was I supposed to be serious and focused right now, too? I usually got in the zone once my clippers buzzed to life, but in that moment, I was sweating and wondering if I had done something wrong. I finished setting up my table, but not before I dropped my set of hair combs that I used to do parts on the floor. Mom and I took photos and spent time at the lounge. She checked in with my grandparents, and I drew a comic about some of the tips London shared in class. Then we walked over to the main stage for the professional barber competition. Right at 2 p.m., the curtains that said Beauty Brothers opened and a DJ started playing. The guest MC began to introduce the competitors. It was almost like the start of my barber battle against Henry Jr., when my grandmother's friend, Mrs. Holliday, was the host. But this was 10,000 times fancier. And there was a $10,000 prize. Good afternoon, Atlanta. Welcome to this year's Beauty Brothers Barber Battle, sponsored by Smooth Cuts Razors. I am your host, Miss Jenny Alexander. Jenny had a spiky haircut that fell over her eyes, with bright white chunky highlights dyed throughout. She wore an all-black outfit, a black leather pleated skirt that came right to her knees, a black button-down shirt, and heels so high, I didn't know how she kept her balance. She had been holding a black fedora to her chest, and before she started speaking again, she put it on her head. No one in Meridian looked like Jenny. She reminded me of Storm from X-Men. Now, coming to the stage, our first competitor from the land known for cowboy boots and big old belt buckles, Eduardo Quick Shears Santiago from Houston, Texas. Eduardo came out, and his theme music was a loud rap that was chopped and screwed. I knew some people in Texas like to slow down their music because I had a cousin that I talked to sometimes who lived in Port Arthur. Eduardo wore a cowboy hat and an untucked black and white plaid shirt with skinny jeans and low-top Nikes. I wonder if he planned to wear the hat the whole time he was cutting hair. Eduardo was a brown man, and after he took off his hat, I could see that he had shaved down both sides of his head and pulled the rest of his hair into a bun. That's not a style I saw in Meridian. And next, from the Big Easy, where they are known for their crawfish, alligators, and jumping jazz bands, please welcome Big Lou. Jenny yelled out as a hype brass band mix blasted through the speakers. Big Lou lived up to his name. He was well over 6 feet tall and very round. He had on a long t-shirt with my favorite pro football team written across it. the Saints. Big Lou had a big bushy beard with a drop fade. Last but not least, hailing all the way from the Six, otherwise known as Toronto, Ontario in Canada, give it up for Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky came out dressed in OVO sportswear as a Drake song played and everybody laughed. She then took off her jacket to reveal a Toronto Maple Leafs hockey jersey with the name Miss Vicky on the back over the number 1. Miss Vicky had her hair fanned into long waves and some type of highlights mixed throughout. Seeing all these new styles reminded me how much I had to learn. Each of the professional barbers came here representing their hometowns. It seemed important. I didn't bring anything from Meridian. Had I made another mistake? Folks, over 10,000 barbers across North America applied to be on this stage today, and our panel of experts selected these 3, Jenny said. The rules are as follows. Each barber has 40 minutes to complete their style. The competitors will be judged on creativity, execution, and overall style. Don't forget, the audience can weigh in as the judges deliberate. Just text 1 for Eduardo, 2 for Big Lou, and 3 for Miss Vicky to 2221. And before our brave barbers get started, just remember, it's winner takes all. $10,000, a trophy, a year's worth of smooth cuts products, and a whole year of bragging rights as the best barber in North America. The crowd cheered at the long list of prizes. Woo! Now let's bring out the models, Jenny said. Eduardo's model was a Latino kid who looked about 14. He had stick straight hair that was pulled back into a short ponytail. Big Lou's model was bearded like him, with glasses and a fade that looked like it hadn't been cut in ages. Big Lou was going to have to put some work in. Miss Vicky's model was a woman whose hair was in long waves just like hers, but she was wearing a mask, so we couldn't see what she looked like. I have a surprise for everyone at the end. That's why my model is wearing this mask, Miss Vicky said with a wink. The barbers put a neck strip and cape on their models. Jenny asked everyone to check that their tools were sanitized and clean and that everything was plugged in and working. We can't stop once we get started, she said. Jenny counted down, and the DJ started playing music on cue. The sound of clippers buzzing, even if they weren't mine, always put me in the zone. I was glad Miss Tabitha suggested I sit up front so I could see what each barber was doing. 45 minutes later, the barbers dusted off their models and spun them around to the front. Miss Vicky surprised everyone by pulling off her model's mask to reveal it was her twin sister sitting in the chair the whole time. The judges got up to inspect each station. Now is the time, folks, Jenny said. Send in your choice for first place. We will announce the audience favorite before the judges send down their professional opinion. While Jenny waited for everyone to vote, she asked the barbers questions. Eduardo, tell us, what did you do to your client? I gave my man here a Texas blowout fade. First, you cut the hair down to the desired length, bald the hair on the temples, and blend the hair until the line disappears. I didn't know exactly what Eduardo was talking about, but his client had a hairline that I never imagined was possible. Jenny asked Big Lou the same question. Well, down in the boot, we are known for drop fades and big beards. So I sculpted my model's beard to perfection. And his fade is rocking now, he said. I couldn't wait to hear about what Miss Vicky had done. It was truly amazing. And her model reveal surprised everyone. Miss Vicky had put up her sister's hair up into a bun, parted the back of her neck, and created a design with many tiny stars. When she was finished, she curled the top of her sister's hair into ringlets and let them fall down over the stars. I had done large designs before, but I'd never tried anything as small as Miss Vicky's stars. You really shocked everyone with that big reveal at the end. It's nice to see when a family is so close, Jenny finished. Now I was wondering if I should have begged for Vanessa and Justin to come with us. Our family act was so good. It had gotten us on TV. Before our judges revealed the grand prize winner, our audience award goes to Eduardo Santiago. Eduardo and his model hugged, and then they threw their hands in the air. Do you want to know the winner of all the marbles, all the bragging rights, all the prize money, and a year's worth of styling equipment from Smooth Cuts Razors? The crowd screamed, yeah, and cheered. Jenny took an envelope from one of the judges. She opened it, pulled out a note card, and smiled as she read it. The first place winner of this year's Beauty Brothers Pro Barber competition is Miss Vicky! Ah! Miss Vicky and her sister hugged, and the crowd went completely wild. Miss Vicky deserved to win. I sure couldn't have cut stars that small into the back of my sister's head. And I didn't even know how to use a curling iron. Vanessa would never let me try that on her. I wondered if any of these people will watch the junior showcase next. Will they cheer for my work as loudly? Whoa, y'all. Oh my goodness. That chapter right there, I think that was probably the best, or if not one of the best chapters I read in this book. I mean, I really felt like I was at the hair show. Did y'all feel like that too? Oh my goodness. And who did y'all want to win? Did y'all want Miss Vicky to win? Or did you think Miss Vicky was going to win? Let me know in the comments section. Give me your predictions, all right? All right, you guys. So that's it for this reading of JD and the Hairshow Showdown, okay? And make sure that you tune in. Make sure that you hit that notification bell, because then you will know when I upload chapter 9, all right? What do you all think? You know, JD left us with that question at the end, right? He's wondering, okay, is everybody going to cheer for the juniors just like everybody was cheering for the adult hair show showcase? So my prediction is, heck yeah, they will. I truly believe they are going to cheer loud, if not even louder, for our young people. All right, that's it. Again, my name is Miss Sasha, and I want to remind you all, number one, to make sure you please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Make sure you get that in, no question. Then next, I want you to make sure that you like, subscribe, share, comment, okay, and hit the notification bell, all right? And I am out of here, and please remember, reading is freedom. Peace.